Old black woman told me I was 6 years old. She said, come here, boy, who you? Reach in my backpack and get that bottle of whiskey. You want something? No, man. You want to go to bed with me? I hadn't thought about it. Oh, I'm 6 years old. Okay. She said, this is August. Put your hand out. So you feel that heat? I said, no, ma'am. So she put her hand under mine. I said, yeah, I feel it. She said, it's the coolest time of the year. We think it's the hottest time because the heat's leaving. And because of the rhythm, at a certain time, the bird will know it's time to go south. But they said this white man gonna mess it up so bad, man. It's way back in the late 30s. Say they're not gonna feel the heat leaving. So the birds don't know they're supposed to go down south where their dinner's waiting. But they up here, it ain't no dinner. So they'll eat the bees. Who's responsible for your dinner, boy? He told me that way back then.
I wanted to ask you about the Oscars and different movies. Do you have an opinion about the Academy Awards?
Well, Oscars. One day when you got some time, look up one of the brilliant black minds that ever lived. The two black brothers invented movies, not white folks. Oscar Micheaux. The one night, it's the biggest television audience in the world. It's the Oscars. Where you think that name came from? That brother, Oscar Micheaux. My son called me one day and said, Dad, I'm in Salt Lake City and lived there with the South Dakota. Says the street's named after this brother. Yeah, he had been. Black folks, runaway slaves, invented ice hockey. Then a white boy named Richard Stanley came and looked at it and became the Stanley Cup.
So there's black invention there. Now, speaking of black invention, since we last talked, a few movies have come out. I guess 12 Years a Slave. One
number crap. They got 12 in the can. They ain't no slave.
Oh,
bullshit. Yeah.
Did you see it? Yeah.
Oh, I have to see everything.
Okay.
That's my job.
Okay.
You know what bullshit? But I knew when they were putting the money up, it'd be 12 of them in the can, and they in the can.
Why do you think it was so successful?
Huh?
Why do you think it was so successful?
Why is prostitution so successful? Why is the Catholic Church so successful? Why was Hitler so successful? Why was slavery so successful? That's not how you judge success. You judge success. Was his name Steve Jobs? When Steve Jobs died, in his checkbook, he had $4 billion in his personal account. That checkbook you got? Just imagine $4 billion in there.
I wouldn't be able to write on the whole check. I'd have to get a second.
Yeah, but the thing is this. He couldn't make 58 years old. He died at 57. I got an old trifling uncle in St. Louis. He can't read or write, drink cheap wine, cuss everybody out. And he 103. Steve Jobs should have followed him around. That don't mean nothing. That mean nothing at all if this ain't. This ain't right.
Yeah, well, you've certainly endured your interactions with the government. A lot of people got taken out. How does it feel to be the survivor? The one with all the tales. Why do you think you were chosen to tell these tales?
Let me tell you how it works. I have 10 children. That means the real God gave me the power to produce another God. 10 times. He didn't ask me, What school did you go to? Can you read? Can you write? You got any money? The universal God, all of us. And then one day I got to thinking, I never owned a car. I didn't check out the year, the make, the model, the down payment, the monthly notes, put the license plate. So when I look in the mirror at me and realize I put more plan in owning a giant car than creating God's new life, I'm the fucking problem. And you and nobody else gonna tell me when I look in the mirror, I see a piece of shit. Huh? All right. Most of you black folks look in the mirror and you see this, you say, I don't. I see. Okay? I see this. My first daughter, I didn't want to get married. I went to the Negro drugstore and said, man, this. He said, oh, let me fix something. I fix it and I take it to her. He said, this'll knock out the elephant. So I ain't see her no more. Wasn't nothing about love. I was getting me some pussy, man. I come back, I see her 3 months later. She big. I said, what you didn't take her? I didn't say I was gonna take it. What do you mean? Michelle, Gregory. Got 2 PhDs from the London School of Economics in sex harassment. There's nobody on the planet that has that. So right now, she came in to testify for you. Nobody else can testify because she's the authority. So we over there, me and Lil, and she's just so happy. And how you feel? I said, what do you mean? And she said, so happy. Me, if you'd have took that shit I told you to take, she wouldn't be there. She said, I know you don't feel that way now, don't I? Try it again. You know, that's you, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, I mean, you know, I've experienced that before, but I mean, I just in terms of just seeing all your brethren taken down by this system, you know, and you survive. I mean, you know, so and then after seeing the Black Panther documentary, how many people were taken out by the government, COINTELPRO?
But they were nothing but tricks.
Okay.
Huey Newton was a government drug pusher, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other one? Eldridge Cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
So when they got through with it, they killed him in a drug deal. And Huey Newton, the Eldridge, mm-hmm. They say he was peeping in a white woman's window, peeping Tom, and slipped off the ladder. Mm. This is a game, man. Mm-hmm. This is a game.
We planted a lot of seeds, and we're going to put it out there into the universe.
Oh, the work? Don't know. It's out there now. It's the ether. Once it's in the ether. White folk can't stop you. It's in the ether. Mm? Mm. That's why when you drink alcohol, this little piece there called the chimney, that opens up strange spirits. That's why you hear one, I don't know what got into me last night. I did. Okay? That's here. Here. And so that's where it is. You can't stop nothing. It's out there. Out there. They were shocked, man, when them chimps, you ever see that? Where the chimps start washing them sweet potatoes, and 1,000 miles away they start doing the same thing. Well, it's out there. It's out there. You know.
In the ether.
And white folk don't know. Just like a cat see a dog, and we do the same thing. We just been so busy suppressing it. Mm. Ain't no racists out there I can't detect. So, you can't detect.
Let me go through the list. What have we learned today? Who are the real white folks? We covered that. We talked about racism. We talked about Cosby. We talked about Michael Jackson. We talked about the cost of fame and whether or not you need to sell your soul or what selling your soul is.
It ain't nothing to do with it. You ain't got no soul.
Okay.
When you sit, man, there's something. It's a violation of the universe to be a celebrity. That's why they need so much pussy and all that old fucked up drugs and shit. That's what that's about. Mm-hmm. Huh? You're not normal. Something happens to you inside. Universal. That's why you got to get you a new car every year.
But
The problem is when I buy a Rolls Royce and hang out in the ghetto, I'm not hanging out with Rolls Royce people.
and there are people that will exploit that.
Huh?
There are people that will give you drugs. There are people that will take advantage of that need that you have.
Oh, shit, I know men get their girlfriend drugs. You know, so it just ain't white folks.
We talk about Selma. We talk about Straight Outta Compton. We didn't talk about Lucy. We'll have to do that another time.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
Oscars. Post-racial versus black nationalism. Kind of didn't really hit that.
No, that ain't no but bullshit.
Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter. Covered that.
That's bullshit.
Okay. Reverend Sullivan. Well, I think the All Lives Matter is sort of like, it's almost like we have to apologize for being black sometimes. In order to get
No,
attention.
it's like when the Germans was doing to the Jews what they was doing, and they said Jewish lives matter. I don't want to hear nobody coming from an Italian all that. Man, fuck y'all, man, get out my face. Huh?
Okay. We talked about the two books that transitioned from the book Nigger to Callous on My Soul. And, you know, how do we solve the problem? You said we can't really solve it. We're part of it.
We passed it.
We're in the belly of the beast. And
You passed it. Let me just say this. If I had my way, hey, God, just be 84 this birthday. Just give me one more child. I behave. I just won't be getting some pussy. I got this one planned. Give me a boy that will be the best in the history of every sport that's ever been created. My son. Greatest basketball, greatest football, every sport, he'll be the greatest. And I'd name him Nigger Gregory. And when them announcers would be there and say, the nigger cuts left. No, you got a lawsuit. His name is not the nigger. It's Nigger Gregory. And I got the money and the power to take y'all to court. I dare you to call him something that I didn't name him. It's Nigger Gregory. Nigger Gregory. And then you have to sit and say, wow, Nigger Gregory. Oh my God, never seen nothing like this nigga. No, his name is not this nigga. I never seen nothing like Nigger Gregory, white boy. That's his name. Remember theater.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Dick Gregory, and you watching Real Black. Thank you, Real Black. Thank you. Huh? A child. His mind was a child. Came one of the most powerful human beings in the world, and they killed him.
See, we were beating the man. And so I call it rioting in the movie theater because this was rioting without destroying anything.
Real black, 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 black.
All right, let's do one more where I'm not interrupting.